Joe Rogan is awesome, he's smart, he's a trained mofo and a go-getter. Most people say Joe Rogan is the ultimate alpha male. Today I want to show you why this might be true, but only to some extent. And the one trait that is limiting Joe Rogan's possibility from becoming super awesome. We respect people that go for what they want. Joe Rogan is a full believer in being the hero of your own story. He doesn't make any excuses and gets shit done.
Sometimes a big part of success is just not being fucking lazy and just doing it.
Most of the people that I know blame exterior circumstances for their shortcomings. They say that they're overweight because of their problems or that they can't gain muscles because of their work schedule. Don't be most people.
If I only worked out when I felt good, I'd be a fat fuck.
Change what you cannot accept what you cannot change. Write down what your goals are and then align your actions during your day to achieve those goals. This is what a badass person does. Don't be comfortable. This point is what sealed the deal for me with Rogan. Rogan's stance on this topic is fascinating. During our entire life we're learning to constantly seek out pleasure. We like pictures on Instagram that show us beautiful beaches, tattoos and cars. We don't like to see struggle or hard work. We like to see instant gratification.
The things that I always like to tell people that I think you should do is do shit that's difficult. It's very important to struggle.
Stepping outside the comfort zone is frustrating and few people actually want to do it. Do it nonetheless. Be better than the gap. You have to realize that getting uncomfortable is necessary for getting the body that you desire, for following the career path that you like, or even to get the girl or guy that you desire.
It also gives you a feeling that is very uncomfortable, and that very uncomfortable feeling helps you grow.
Don't be comfortable, be like Joe Rogan. Going for what you want and seeking out uncomfortable situations are all great traits for a badass. But the last trait is the one that either amplifies or destroys the whole badassery thing. It's being a nice guy. If you're being a douchebag, no one looks up to you. No one wants to spend time with the person that completely fucks up your evening by seeking out problems, and this is the whole credo of martial arts. Martial arts, which Joe Rogan is a firm believer in. The top MMA fighter don't seek out fights. They have nothing to prove. Most of the times they're nice guys. They're only bad if they have to or if it generates money for them. Look how Joe Rogan gets in an argument in a bar. Joe threatens the person and then could completely choke this guy out, but then stops once this guy tapped on his shoulders.
Oh, exactly. Touch me again and I'm gonna choke you out on camera.
What's on now?
You got your gun? You got your gun?
I'm gonna get a belt from this one.
This shows the viewer that Joe is able to destroy his opponent, but nonetheless has enough self-control and reason not to do it. This is what makes a person a badass in my eyes. Not using their strength to destroy people, but to help them. Joe Rogan completely nails that nice aspect when it comes to people, but against other sentient beings, there is sadly no remorse. I know that I might be biased because I'm a freaking vegan, but hunting is a fucked up sport. You're killing other organisms for your primitive pleasure. Hunting is not manly, it simply makes you look like a douchebag. Everyone can pull the trigger and kill an animal, and yes, it might even feel good, but it's the strong people that consciously decide not to do it. Sorry Joe. Joe Rogan is a badass because of his mentality of no excuses and his capability to achieve his goals no matter what. He is not intrigued by problems and doesn't mind getting uncomfortable. Rogan manages to use its strength greatly when it comes to people, but he should be more rational when it comes to treating those species that are lower in the food chain.